Here we go. We're going to string the black cat. What you're going to do is find your string, undo the end, just like that. And the first step is you are going to tie a knot 2 times, and for this one, any nail in the section. So we'll go ahead. I like to start and do a loop in the air, like that. And then we'll pick one over here, trap it, pull it tight, and the same thing, you're just going to tie one more knot so it doesn't slide off. Okay. You might end up with kind of this extra. Try not to do too much because you want to fill it in, but you can kind of trim it like that. I need to sharpen my scissors. And now we are secure where it's just not going to come off. And then we can do the rest. And go ahead and show you, we're going to do a border outline first and then fill in the middle. So to do that, it's actually 4 steps. Hold it tight and wrap around is the first one. Whoop. You're just going to go around each nail, outlining the cat shape as you go. Okay, and then for big curves like this, you can sort of cheat, if you will, and just do a bunch at once. But only if it's this curve and not this curve, because you want it to hug the angles. See, so around here like that. Just hold it tight so it's snug and not going to come loose. See if you can see it'll be kind of loose right there. So let's go back and do a couple more. And you can use your other hand behind to sort of help navigate it as well. Just keep holding it tight. I'm gonna go down to this one and then back up we go. We'll just adjust it like so. And this is what I do as far as a guide, especially this first round. And then as we continue with the border, it just makes it pop so much more and defines the actual shape, which is why I do it. Whoops, see, I'm undoing it. Like that. And then if you are super strong and don't know your own strength, if any of the nails ever start to feel like a loose tooth, just grab any little hammer, technically anything, and just kind of tap it back in. Just make sure that it's sticking up so the string will fit. Okay, so then we're going to keep going, and voila, we have the main outline of the cat. And now the second thing is we're going to start doing a crisscross all the way around again. Okay, so to do that, you just go front to back, wrap around every now and then, front to back, switch angles on those curves, and you're just going to go crisscross. And this is step 2 of 4. For this one, you're going to have to go between each nail. But this is just filling in the outline so it's really crisp, which is the best. Okay, keep going. But again, the way I do it is overkill, and if you want to tweak this after you see how to do the steps, then you are more than welcome to. This is just how I've discovered that I like to do it. But there is no right or wrong way, really. As long as you stay within your shape, then you're good to go. I'm going to flip it around that way. We're almost back, so that is 2 out of 4. Next, if you've guessed it already, we are now going to do a crisscross, but it's going to end up being the opposite, and it will look like an X in between each of the nails. So I'll show you what I mean. So from here, we're going to keep going around, but now your line should be on the opposite diagonal. Kind of helps if I'm setting it down, I guess. Okay, so if you can kind of see, now it looks like an X in between each one. Okay, so we're just going to continue this again all the way around, and you're on 3 out of 4 for your steps. So I skipped ahead just to show you, these are the X between all of these little things, especially right here, okay? Anyways, now we're gonna go ahead and do step 4 for your border. It's gonna be like the first step where it's on the outside, wrap, 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 but instead you're just gonna wrap along the inside. So now you've done 4 passes. So it'll be like on this side, and just wrap it around. And skip ahead to a few of them. And this is how it goes. You just keep going and going and going. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. So now you have your full border done. Pretty nice, all sharp, and I get to show you how to fill in the center. So this is even better because there are no specific directions you have to go. You can go up and down, side to side, crisscross. The only rule is to stay within your border. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So what I normally do is I'll do a combination of everything. So I'll start and go diagonally across for as long as I can through the whole section. And then I'll rotate the angle and do a pass in that direction. And then at the end, after I've done a few of those, I'll kind of go wild and go crazy in any direction just to finish it off. So you're just going to want to hold it tight. And again, any way you want to go. You can wrap around funny like that and change direction slightly. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. And the other fun thing about this is if you accidentally like cross over to the tail when this should be empty, then you just kind of unwrap the string and try again. And that's it. So it's really forgiving. It's just sort of go crazy, have fun, and you don't have to, you know, think about it too hard, which, you know, makes me happy. That's what the crafting is supposed to be. Just fun, experimenting, whatever. You don't have to worry about paint drying or any kind of stress. Just hold the string and start wrapping. The other thing, as you're filling in more, what you can do if it's not wanting to stay on a nail or a bunch of nails, what you can do is start to push down farther on the string. It's a lot easier to do this when you have the netting, if you will, because then the whole layer just kind of pushes down. See, and then you'll have extra room to put more string. So you're just going to keep doing that. Don't forget the tail, go around and round, and that's it. I will see you when it's filled in. So now for your last step, make sure you've saved at least enough to tie another knot or 2 more knots along the thing. So I'm gonna go and do one final check and see, did I miss any big spots? Nope, I think it's good to go. I'll go ahead and do this. Wow, see, that's where I should have been pushing down. So then, just like in the very beginning, pick any nail you want. I'm gonna go ahead like that. And then if you still have a bunch of string left over, you can go ahead and trim it away so it's easier to tie the knots. Let's put that over there. Just don't let it unravel or you'll get to do it again. So go ahead, do your little lasso in the air, pick your nail, loop it over, and pull it tight so it doesn't come undone. And then do that same thing at least 1 more time, depending on how it's feeling. Sometimes I do 1 or 2 more, just for the heck of it. But 2 is all you really need. Then we're gonna go ahead and trim it again, just like in the beginning. Get sharper scissors than me. Then what you can do, if you have this little tail kind of hanging, you can use the open end of your scissors carefully, or you can just use your fingers and just work on tucking it down into the design, and then it'll get lost and you won't even know that there was one. Okay, there we go. And there is your black cat all ready to sit on your shelf.